Boom. And I'm here. Hey guys, welcome back. It's another Sunday. It's another Papa Talk. We're going to talk about the best news stories from the week. If you haven't done so already, you can follow me on my social media, Instagram, at Papa Teach Me, Facebook, at Papa Teach Me, Twitter, at Papa Teach Me. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the like, because everyone loves a like. So today's show, I'm going to be speaking to a bunch of you. I can't wait to talk to all of you about today's topics because, whoa, we're going into the future with today's topics. As you can see already, we're going to talk about super babies. That's right, the new Avengers movie, it's going to be crazy. Let's say hello to some of you. From Chile, Vietnam, hello. From France, bonjour from France. Vietnam, I don't know how to say hello in Vietnamese. Hey, Turkey. Hey, Argentina. Brazil. Egypt's in the house. Who else? Oh, Najat is saying this is the first time with you on the live video. Hello, Najat. Welcome to the live. We are all friends here. So there are many ways in which you can support this, because this is all funded by you guys. I only do these classes for you. And this is only funded by you. I don't have any sponsors. And although I'm wearing a very nice McDonald's t-shirt, McDonald's is never going to sponsor me, especially after today's class. So ways you can do that is, one, the super chat option. You have your message read out live on this video, and it supports this channel. Two, there are super stickers, which you can send to show your love. Three, you can join my Patreon, which is patreon.com/papateachme. You'll get extra English practice in the form of English worksheets, vocabulary practice. Also, under this video, there is a join button. You can become a member. There'll be exclusive live streams specifically for you. Okay, so yep, looks like more of you are coming in. This is awesome. Dude, I'm so happy to see all you guys. So today, we're talking about super babies. Is China creating super babies? Babies that could fly? What do you think? Have you heard this story? Let me know in the comments. I want to talk to you. Also, if you're a biologist, or if you study biology or genetics, let me know in the comments. I want to talk to you, because this is going to be your crazy story. I'm your Patreon on Patreon. Oh, Sergey, thank you. Thank you, man. That's awesome of you. Also, not only super babies, we're talking about McDonald's. Why are we talking about McDonald's? Is it because their food's delicious? Their McFlurries, those are good. Those are very good. However, in the news this week, poo was found on McDonald's order screens. This is the news that when you go into McDonald's and you see that order screen, they did a test and they found poo. Bits. Not like a chunk of poo, but like if you wipe it and do a test, you can see it's gross. Kriegelo with the super sticker. Thank you, Kriegelo. You are amazing and I love you more than apple pie. It's so kind of you. It's so very nice. Begonia is saying, hello, I'm Spanish in Southampton. Oh, my parents live in Southampton. I might see you around town one day. That's so cool. Hello, Duck. You're correcting I said your name wrong last time. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was rubbish. Yeah, this is quite revolting. Who said that? Stephanie Cabrera. Yeah, this is very revolting. Will it stop you from eating at McDonald's? I don't know. I mean, will it stop me from wearing this delicious t-shirt, which I have to show you? No. I'm probably going to buy a McFlurry today. I'll be honest. Okay, good. I'm getting everyone's name correct. Hello, Turkey. Hello, everyone. Oh, Malas is saying, what is poop? Poop is what comes out of your bum when you eat food. It's brown, it smells bad, It comes in many forms. And it smells awful. So, yes, these are the stories we're talking about and more. If you have a piece of paper and a pen, get it ready because we have so much vocabulary. So much vocabulary. So, those are the stories. And our first story is about McDonald's. Whew. Okay, so let's get right into it. Only 3 pieces of vocabulary for this, but they're interesting nonetheless. So, I will read to you. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to read as they go. But as you can see, it goes quite fast. I'll try to keep you updated. Okay. Feces found on McDonald's touchscreens in the UK. Feces, what does it mean? It means poo or shit. So, poo and shit, they are informal words. So, shit is the most informal. It sounds rude. You won't say that to your boss. Poo, we teach kids to say poo. So, that's okay. You can say poo to everyone and it's fine. Feces means the same thing, but that's the scientific term. That's the medical term. So, feces, poo, shit. Oh, we got a member, Magda. Bang, bang. Hearts for Magda. Love you, Magda. You know what, Magda? I love you. Only you and no one else. How about that? Yeah. Magda, you know what your last name is. And it's a lovely last name. Love you so much. Okay, let's read this together. A senior lecturer in microbiology at London Metropolitan University said, "We were all surprised at how much gut, that's your stomach, and fecal, from feces, bacteria there was on touchscreen machines. These cause the kinds of infections that people pick up in hospitals." Gross. Gross. Pick up. That's an interesting phrasal verb. To pick up means, in this context, pick up means to get an illness, get an infection. You pick up an illness. Example, I went on holiday and I picked up malaria. Boo, that sucks, it's gross. Kriegolo, thanks for the super sticker, man. What's the game over in reference to? Is that in reference to McDonald's? Or your health? Magda, you're in Plymouth? Damn, you moved to the UK. Well, good luck with Brexit. I think Brexit is not going to happen. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Notice that Magda's got a cool icon next to her name. You can have that too if you become a member by clicking join. Awesome. Welcome, Magda. Thank you. Okay, yes. So, have you ever picked up a disease, picked up an illness from holiday or from a person? Let me know in the comments. Ulfric is saying pick up a girl. Yes, that's a different context. Girls are not infections. Girls are not diseases. Girls are lovely. But yeah, so to pick up a girl, that would be to try and romantically attach her to you. Yeah. What time does this start? This starts at 3 p.m. every Sunday, London time. So don't worry, you're just in time. We've only just started. You're new. You're good. You're great. Okay, let's continue. A McDonald's spokesman said in an emailed statement, "Our screens are cleaned frequently throughout the day with a sanitizer solution. All of our restaurants also provide facilities for customers to wash their hands before eating." Okay, some weird things here. Vocabulary first. Throughout. Pronunciation, because lots of you ask me about pronunciation of this word. Throughout. Say it with me, especially if you're in public. Shout it. Throughout. 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 It's linked with a W sound. Throughout. How can I use it in passive? Duck, which word are you asking about in passive? Pick up, maybe? Malaria was picked up by me doesn't sound very natural. Oh, okay. Alessandra, my husband picked up hepatite in Turkey several years ago. I don't know. I think you've translated that illness wrong. So check that again. Letitia, junk food is disgusting. Why are people surprised with poo? Okay, that is a really good point. I like how this guy says, we were surprised at how much gut and fecal bacteria there was on touchscreen machines. Have you heard that on your phone, they said that they tested phone screens and there was more bacteria on your phone than on a toilet seat? That's gross. That's disgusting. I want to throw this out the window. I won't because it's very expensive. I need a phone. Someone just said, Kriegelo, I picked up hepatitis A from a McDonald's touchscreen and became jaundiced. Is that true? Is that really real? Are you just pulling my leg? Are you just joking? Ivy Star has a very good sentence. I picked up some Arabic while in Saudi, I guess. In Saudi Arabia. Yeah, you can also, not just for illnesses, you can say you acquired something. I picked up a language. I went to England and I picked up English. I picked up some Cockney accent with Ali's amazing Cockney video. Yeah. So yeah, throughout. The word throughout means from beginning to end of an event, for example. For example, you go to the cinema. The person behind you is talking. They don't shut up. You can say, this person was talking throughout the movie. From the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. Annoying people. Gross. What else was really... Oh, yeah. At the end, they say it's frequently cleaned throughout the day with sanitizer solution. I've never seen that. I've never seen anyone clean the screens at McDonald's. One. Second, our restaurants provide facilities for customers to wash their hands before eating. Are they blaming the customer? Surely not. Surely not. You guys are hilarious. I picked up a cold from my visit to my friend. Yes. That's great. That's great. That's a great example. Well done. Well done. Suhail Al-Taha. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I'm rubbish at everything. Especially pronouncing people's names. It's terrible. So what do you think about this? Thoughts? Opinions? McDonald's. Do we love them? Hate them? Do we wear the t-shirt? I'm kidding. This is from Uniqlo. I love Uniqlo more than McDonald's. Yeah, okay. So next story. We're going to look at our next story, which is, one second, because I need to show you one thing. Where's my this? Yes, this. If you want to talk to me today, that's my Skype ID. If you want to talk on Skype, add talkwithaly. Send me a message. What's your name? Where are you from? What is your message? And if you want to talk during this live stream, I can call you. We're going to talk to a few of you, and I'm really looking forward to it because we always have fun. It's amazing. Okay, so the next story is, of course, super babies. China has apparently created a super baby. Not a baby that can fly, but super nonetheless. So, have you heard about this story? It's crazy. Chinese scientists created a genetically modified baby. Sometimes they call them designer babies, which is when a parent can choose. Do I want my child to be male or female? Do I want blonde hair or brown hair? Do I want freckles or no freckles? Do I want blue eyes, brown eyes? What do I want? So let me know. Let me know what you think. First thoughts about designer babies, because that's weird to begin with. And secondly, let's read the article together. Okay, so the headline is, Chinese scientist says he's the first to create a genetically modified babies using CRISPR. He Jiankui, again, rubbish at pronouncing names, I'm sorry, of the Southern University of Science and Technology in Shenzhen, China, says his team performed gene surgery on embryos created from their parents' sperm and eggs to protect the children from HIV, which causes AIDS. The children's father is HIV positive, so there is a chance to give it to the kid. So the first two bits of vocabulary, CRISPR and sperm. What is CRISPR? CRISPR is a gene editing machine. Maybe you've seen this in the news. The easiest way to explain it, you can take someone's DNA, edit that DNA, and replace it with healthy DNA. In this case, if there is a part which is responsible for a disease, they can remove that, replace it with a clean piece of DNA. So if you're a biologist, let me know. I want to talk to you about this because this is a huge story, huge. It could potentially change humans. Could it create X-Men? Could this create X-Men? Who knows? Okay, Lucia is saying designer babies are not worse than breeding dogs. It's even better since the parents have given consent. Interesting. Yes, a dog can't give consent. That's true. Ricardo is saying, good news, our babies could be resistant to certain illnesses. Very true. In this case, HIV. Masa is saying it doesn't seem ethical to design humans. Right, this is the debate. Is it ethical? Is it right? And is there a line? Is there a limit? That is the huge debate here between scientists, between doctors. So that's what we're going to discuss. Duck is saying, if a father is HIV positive, then there's a high rate that a baby will be too. Maria, with this technology, we could avoid so many illnesses. Yeah. So many opinions from both sides. Let's continue. More vocabulary. Sperm. This is going to be fun. So, how can I describe sperm without this video being flagged as adult? It's for education. Should be fine. Okay. Sperm. These were the best words I found on Google for synonyms of sperm. Semen. Seminal fluid from the penis. Seed, which is fun. Ejaculate, or my favorite one, emission. Emission! That's a great name. I think everyone should call it emission from now on. Yeah, so a man's emission. Don't ever call it that. Okay, so let's continue. A CRISPR pioneer at MIT. MIT is a university in the United States. Michigan Institute of Tech. Mississippi? Not Mississippi. Michigan Institute of Technology? I might be wrong. Anyway, this guy has concerns. Although I appreciate the global threat posed by HIV, at this stage, the risks of editing embryos to fight HIV seem to outweigh the potential benefits. He noted that editing the same gene responsible for HIV will likely make a person much more susceptible for West Nile virus. Very interesting. So, before we continue, those bits of vocabulary. We've got Concern, threat, pose, risk, outweigh, and susceptible. What do they mean? So a threat, a concern is a worry. If you have a concern, you are worried, preoccupied about something. Oh God, what if this happens? Oh, I'm concerned. I'm worried. So again, if you have a piece of paper and a pen, get it, write these bits of vocabulary down. Many people ask, how can I learn vocabulary? How can I improve my vocabulary? This is how. Write it, make your own sentences. It's the best way of learning vocabulary. I promise you. So the next one is threat. What is a threat? A threat is something likely to cause danger. So for example, I can only think of space right now. People say if you fly in space, there is a threat of radiation. Why is the only example I can think of space? If you can think of an example with threat, let me know. Oh, there we go. This is easy. HIV is a threat to humans. It causes danger. Sermon is saying, this is freaking scary. They won't just stop with making sure the baby is healthy. Great point, Sermon. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Yeah. So also pronunciation, threat. I know it's a to r sound, so that's difficult. Try to say it with me. Threat. Threat. Say it slowly, then say it quickly. That might help. Threat. Yeah. So, HIV is a threat to human health. Pose. Yes, one meaning of pose is like what models do. To do this, I am posing. However, in this context, it's different. It collocates with certain words. To pose, it means to present, to appear as usually something bad. For example, you pose a problem, pose a threat, pose a question, or pose a danger. So usually it's bad. Pose a problem, a threat, a danger. These are negative. However, pose a question. If you want to ask, if you say, okay, this research is very important, but it poses a question of ethics. Ivy Star is saying CRISPR-Cas9 is a discovery, not an invention. Yeah, this is true. Eris Lane, Oliveira, Bolsonaro is a threat. Good example. Yeah, he's a dick. Lucas, Voldemort was a threat to Harry Potter. Absolutely. Great example. Plastic bags threats nature. Feed it English. Great example, but it's different. So threat is a noun. If you want a verb, it's threaten. Threaten, not threat. Threat is a noun. Yeah. Okay, next one. Risk is a situation involving danger, or the way I would describe it, it's a chance of danger. If you bungee jump or skydive, there is a risk, a chance of death. I'm okay. I'm not dying, I promise. Yeah, a risk. It's a chance of danger. If you have a question, again, you can use the super chat because the comments are flying up and I can't see everyone's. Yeah, so that's a risk. Next one, to outweigh. This is a great word. Something outweighs something. That's the structure. You're saying this is more important, more significant than this. This outweighs this. In this case, it was the risks outweigh the benefits. In other words, the risks are more than the benefits. If we think of a balance thing, right? It weighs more. It's more important. It's more significant. It outweighs the benefits. Again, try to write your example of outweigh in the comments. I want to read your examples. What concerned means in the phrase, as far as I'm concerned. Great question, Duck. As far as I'm concerned is another way of saying, in my opinion. Quite simple. It should be thought of as a fixed expression. You won't say, as far as I'm worried. No, it's a fixed expression. As far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, it's the same thing. Letitia is saying, Papa Teach Me videos are a threat to my American accent. Interesting. Interesting. Fabio, corruption is a threat. Yeah, absolutely. Rika-chan, outweigh doesn't need prepositions? No, it doesn't have a preposition. This outweighs this. That's it. Olia is saying, Ali's lessons outweigh English lessons at university. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Gox Aiden is saying, baby's future is outweighs than designing them. A bit confused there with that sentence. So you want to say, a baby's future outweighs designing them. You don't need than. You don't need a preposition in answer to your sentence and Duck's question. Yeah, cool. Cool. Okay, so next one. Susceptible. It means you're likely to be influenced or harmed by something. You're open to danger. You are naked and something can attack you or influence you. For example, if you follow American politics, they said that Donald Trump was susceptible to Russian influence. For many reasons. I don't like him either. Basilio Soltero says, hi, great bald man. Thanks, man. Ravi Ranjan Singh is saying vulnerable. Yes, susceptible, vulnerable, they mean the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's continue. Making changes in human DNA that could be passed down for generations has been long considered off limits. One reason is that a mistake could introduce a new disease that could be passed down for generations. Another is that it could open the door to designer babies. Children that are modified for non-medical reasons, such as to be taller, stronger, or smarter. Right, so last two bits of vocabulary, then we'll discuss it. Off limits and passed down. Off limits, it means it's forbidden. It's not allowed in this case. Changing human DNA is considered off limits. You don't change human DNA. That's why they're saying, like you guys pointed out, it's a question of ethics. It poses the question of ethics. Another question, another piece of vocabulary, pass down. You give something to your children, maybe genetically, like in this case, you can pass down a disease. You can pass down intelligence. They inherit what you pass to your children. So it could be genetic, it could be physical. For example, if your family has a piece of jewelry or a ring, when you die, I'm dying. Take this ring, my child. Give it to your children. They will give it to their children. You pass it down through the generations. Kriegelo, you're basically single-handedly financing my channel. Thanks, man. English is outweigh my lectures at the uni. Different. Should be English. Oh, it depends what you mean, actually. English outweighs my lectures at uni, although I'm not really sure what you'd mean by that. It's open to interpretation. Okay, Dheeraj Kumar Singh is saying, dwarfism can be passed down or inherited? Yes, absolutely. Great example. Nadezhda Greta English School. IQ is passed down for children. Absolutely. Rika Chan, I want to pass down my hate for phrasal verbs. Great example, yeah. Rubber Biker, ooh. Just love your videos, show them to my students. Hearts for you. I'm back in Brazil after living 14 years in Chelsea. You lived in Chelsea? How rich are you, Rubber Biker? Whoa, congrats. Stephanie is saying, I passed down my artistic skills to my daughter, but also my old granny grumpy mood. We all have that. Being grumpy is fun, I'll be honest. Fabio is saying, maybe it's a silly question, but could outweigh be considered a phrasal verb? No. Outweigh is not a phrasal verb. Maybe because it's got the preposition out, but no. It's one word. It has a specific meaning. No, it's not a phrasal verb. But it's not a silly question. There are no silly questions. I've got hiccups. Do one more. Konda Shrija is saying, our ancestors passed down their DNA. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Lucia is a great example here. It's hypocritical to consider experimenting with humans off limits when we dominate and experiment with every other species. So anthropocentric and speciesist. That's an interesting point. Yeah, cool. I love your debates in the comments. All of you guys have really interesting debates. I love them. You guys are the best. Have I ever told you that you guys are the best? It's for you guys. You're amazing. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so designer babies. What do we think? I want to talk to some of you. So, if you haven't already, you can add me to Skype, talkwithaly. I want to talk to some of you. Let's have a look. Who's here? Who studies biology? I'm checking your Skype messages right now, and there are a billion. So, okay. Let's try this one. If I call you, Litvin Nadia, turn your YouTube to mute, because otherwise we'll hear a echo, and it'll be crazy. I don't know if you're going to answer. Are you there? Did you get nervous? I think she got nervous. I don't think she's here anymore. Okay, if you ask me to call you, make sure you're there, because it's weird. And I'm just staring at my screen like an idiot. Okay. Let's find another one. Someone from Belgium. Whoa, we haven't spoken to someone from Belgium yet. Okay. Let's talk to Olya. Oh, God. My battery's dying. Hello, Olya.
Hello.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello, Olya. How are you?
Oh, great. And you?
I'm super duper. Oh, well, I can see you as well. They can't see you, but I can. So, hi. So, Olya, tell me, what do you think of this story? Designer babies, good idea or bad idea?
Well, as we know, like we can remove all this disease, so why not?
Right. Okay. So someone said in the comments, it won't stop at treating disease. So what do you think of that?
How come?
Well,
So,
think about it.
just for designing eyes, I think that is not necessary. That is not where we should put our money and effort.
Okay. Oh, are you saying that public money shouldn't fund this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what about private companies who do it?
Uh-huh. So maybe, but why? I cannot see any point.
Okay, so let me pose this question to you. Okay, you are a rich person who thinks